Good morning, this is Kavipriya, Assistant Professor, EC Department. I am going to discuss about the topic Introduction to Radio Communication. It's from the Unit 2 of ADC, Radio Transmitter and the Receiver. So what is this radio communication? So radio is a radiation of electromagnetic signal through the atmosphere or free space. So the electromagnetic signal is being transmitted through the atmosphere or free space in case of the radio communication. The transmission and the reception of electromagnetic waves of radio frequency, especially those which carries the sound signals, sound or messages. So, first we can see what is the introduction part. Radio is a technology of signaling and communicating using the radio waves. The signal will be transmitted through the free space or air. Radio waves are the electromagnetic waves of the frequencies lies between 30 Hz and 300 GHz. And types of electromagnetic radiations are radio, micro, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet, X-ray and gamma rays. So this radio wave is used to broadcast radio and the television signal. And we are concerned with the radio transmission. And second one is a microwave, and it is used in cooking, and it is used in radar, and it is used in telephone and other signals. Infrared is transmit the heat from the sun, fire and radiators, and visible light makes things able to be seen, and ultraviolet is absorbed by skin, used in fluorescent tubes. X-rays is used to view the inside of the bodies and objects, and gamma is used in medicine for killing cancer cells. So these are all the electromagnetic radiation, and we are going to say about the radio signal. And each early day, this radio signal is tested from the AT&T laboratory, and this is a picture that shows a testing, how they have tested this radio waves in AT&T laboratory. The first, it is being tested in the AT&T laboratory. In 1873, James Clerk Maxwell showed mathematically that electromagnetic waves could propagate through the free space. The first intentional transmission of signal by means of electromagnetic waves were performed in an experiment by David Edward Hughes around 1880. In 1888, Heinrich Rudolf Hertz was able to prove transmitted electromagnetic waves in an experiment confirming the Maxwell's theory of electromagnetism. And Nikola Tesla experimentally demonstrated the transmission and radiation of the radio frequency energy in the year 1892. In 1895, Marconi built a wireless system capable of transmitting a signals at long distance. And from Marconi's experiment, the phenomena that transmission rate is proportional to the square of antenna height is known as a Marconi's law. And next is the classification of radio waves. And we have those radio waves are classified into very low frequency, medium, high, very high, ultra and super high frequency. Very low frequency range is between 10 to 30 kilohertz. Low frequency is 30 to 300 kilohertz. Medium frequency lies between 300 to 3000 kilohertz. High frequency is 3 to 30 megahertz. Very high frequency is 30 to 300 megahertz. Ultra high frequency is 300 to 3000 megahertz. Super high frequency is 3000 to 30,000 megahertz. And the mechanism involved here is in radio communication is first a signal, predominantly speech signal, first passes through the transducer. Transducer is one which converts a non-electrical signal to the either electronical or electrical signal. Here it is being converted to an electronic signal which is processed by the electronic processor. The output of the electronic processor is being transmitted. It's an electromagnetic signal. And the receiver side, this electromagnetic wave passes to the receiver, and here the receiver is one which takes an electronic signal and it is given as an input to the transducer. The output of the transducer is the original speech signal. So radio transmitter will be having a supply from the and will be having an oscillator, modulator, and will be having an amplifier. So the input to the modulator is nothing but it is a two inputs will be there. One is the information, actually audio or video information. Other is a carrier signal that is being get generated by the oscillator. The output of the modulator is being get amplified and is being get transmitted through the antenna. On the receiver side, the output that is received from the antenna is being get RF amplified and is given to the tuner. From the tuner, it is being get given to the detector, and the detector is one which separates the audio signal and the carrier signal, which is further being get amplified using the audio amplifier, and it is given to the speaker. Application of radio waves are, it is used in wireless technology, it is used in mobile telephone communication, it is used in television, it is used in radar, and it is used in radio waves in space, and it is used in Wi-Fi. So that's all about the introduction to radio communication. We have seen what are all the electromagnetic waves, and we have seen what is how this radio waves has been generated, and we have seen the block diagram for generation and detection, and we have seen the application of the radio waves. Thank you.